hours every day nationwide. To advertise, call 0955 774299 or 0777 517742 or email musanzatv@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Musanza TV. Musanza TV, viewers first.
Musanza Television, the first ever television station in southern province of Zambia. As a television station registered by the Independent Broadcasting Authority in July 2020, we are poised to propagate agriculture, environment, and developmental issues, among others. Musanza Television, viewers first.
Good afternoon, Bishop.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Who is the District Health Promotions Officer. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, viewers.
And we also have Mr. Richard Tembo, who is the Environmental Health Officer. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, viewers.
As we said, today we'll be talking about the COVID-19, which is affecting all of us, and most of us have either suffered it or we know somebody who had the same COVID-19. Just to start, we need to understand what COVID-19 really is. Madam Pauline, what is COVID-19?
COVID-19 is a viral disease that usually affects any group, I would say.
Okay.
Yes, and it's not curable because it's a viral disease. And it usually affects the respiratory tract of human beings. Yes.
Alright, so having said that, what are the major symptoms? Because most people confuse it with just a normal cold or a flu. What really makes it different from a normal flu?
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Anne, for that. The COVID-19 disease is not very distinct from the normal flu, which most of the community members suffer from. With it, there's just an increased intensity of the signs and symptoms which one experiences. So usually people with COVID-19 tend to have severe headache, body pains, others have got teary eyes, others they feel like they are developing malaria. So it's not really distinct from the normal flu that we have, but the severity or the effect of the symptoms that one experiences is the one that makes it a bit different.
So you mentioned to say that it attacks anyone of any age. So is it that all of us are at the same risk, or maybe there's a group that is at a higher risk of contracting this COVID-19?
So as you are aware, COVID-19 came to our country, to be specific, around 2019. That's when we started recording some cases, and we are notified that there's this disease that has come and noticed us. So COVID-19 usually affects people with immune systems that are compromised, like the elderly. Yes, the people who are pregnant. You know that when somebody is pregnant, their immune system also tends to go down. So people who are 60 years and above, the pregnant women, and also those who are diabetic, those who are exposed. When we talk about exposed, we mean those people who've got HIV, and also people who've got high blood pressure. But all in all, the other members of the community do actually get COVID-19. And as you are aware, at the moment we are even targeting school-going children, even those who are out of school. Just to clarify that point, even those who are out of school, as long as you are between the ages of 12 to 18, you are eligible to get vaccinated against COVID-19.
So, Mr. Tembo, having established the symptoms and those who are at a higher risk, we would like to know how can we actually prevent or protect ourselves from contracting this COVID-19? How can we keep ourselves and our loved ones safe?
Oh yes, thank you. With the COVID-19, we first look at how is it that one would contract it. Like, what is the mode of transmission? Then also we look at how is the behavior, or how does this COVID-19 progress in the borders. We heard from the health promotion officer who said that for now there is no cure that is there. So I think we'll start with the vaccination. Yeah, that one is like very, very cardinal, meaning that for you to prevent the severity of this COVID-19, you need to get vaccinated. Then besides that, we have the five golden rules, the ones that initially were there before even the vaccine came in. Like we relied upon those, where you have to make sure that you mask up. Yeah, you mask up every time you're in public places. And not only that, there's an issue of physical distancing, where we're not supposed to be where we are crowded and all that. Looking at the mode of transmission, where the droplets that carries the virus are able to move like at a short distance. So issues of physical distancing. Then not only that, issues of hygiene, where we have to sanitize our hands, and not only our hands, and even surfaces that we frequently touch. Yeah.
So you talked about the vaccine. So we are all encouraged to get vaccinated. But I would like to hear from the Bishop his views concerning the vaccine, looking at the response that is usually gotten from the Christian community, where one, first of all, when they get infected, they take it as a spiritual attack and not take it as a COVID-19 infection. They take it as a spiritual attack, and instead of getting vaccinated, they think it's a mark of the beast or something. So what is
Well, thank you, Annie. Of course, there are a lot of misconceptions regarding vaccines, particularly the COVID-19 vaccine. But we have had, of course, to try and share with the faith community and the general public that the COVID-19 vaccine is just like any other vaccine. In fact, I actually remembered to carry my card as well, to just show that I'm actually fully vaccinated. And I should further mention that I suffered from COVID and recovered from COVID. And I must assure the faith community and the general public that the COVID-19 vaccine is actually safe. It has nothing to do with the 666 as assumed by the general public. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a normal vaccine, like any other vaccines that we have had. We've had so many vaccines now. As you grow up, as you know, so many vaccines we've had, and so this one is just one of them. And it's very important that we do not stop people because of such misconceptions. It's important that we avail the people who are supposed to go for vaccines and get it to protect them, like you heard from the previous presenter. So it's important for the faith community to understand this is not a religious action, but this is a health action.
Thank you so much for clearing it up. We thought it was an end of time kind of thing.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
thank you so much for clearing up that misconception. So now, Madam Pauline, at the moment we have this campaign, the COVID-19 campaign that is ongoing. What can you tell us about the campaign? What are the objectives? What does it involve? What is happening?
Okay, so the COVID-19 campaign has actually started today, the 14th of May, and it will end on the 23rd of May. Our major target is to actually encourage and have all community members who haven't been vaccinated against COVID-19 to be vaccinated. So community members, as usual, Mazabuka residents have been very supportive and positive in regard to Mazabuka District Health Office community programs regarding. So we want to inform the community members that they can go to any nearest health facility and get vaccinated. But the vaccination program is not stopping after the 25th. No, it's continuing. So as long as you are ready and you want to be vaccinated against COVID-19, feel free to go to any health facility in the district, including the rural areas, the urban areas. Everyone is conducting this exercise, and we should also bear in mind that this campaign is actually a countrywide campaign, and Mazabuka District Health Office is also taking part in this program. So starting today, I'm sure maybe other members of the public have seen health workers visiting them door to door, giving them information on what COVID-19 is, because I'm sure other people have forgotten that COVID-19 does exist. So you see other people, one or two people who are called community health workers or mobilizers, coming to your households to give you information on what COVID-19 is, how you can protect yourself against COVID-19, like adhering to the guidelines, the masking up, washing hands, maintaining social distance, avoiding overcrowded places, and also ensuring that you get vaccinated against COVID-19. So there is a team that is going door to door. Please do not hesitate to give them information or ask them as many questions as possible, and feel free to actually visit any health facility and get vaccinated. So amongst the vaccines that are being offered during this campaign, we will have the Sinopharm is there, the AstraZeneca vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson, they are all there, and the Pfizer vaccine, which is given to the children who are between the ages of 12 and 18 years old. Yes, so the campaign has started today. Yes, it will run for 10 days.
For 10 days.
Yes.
But then thereafter, you said it's still continuing on. Like
Yes.
the vaccinations will still carry on with the same time?
Yes. As long as you feel ready, perhaps maybe you are committed within these 10 days. Afterwards, you can still go to any nearest health facility and get vaccinated. It's not like after 10 days then there will be no more vaccinations. No. We're just trying to inform the community that COVID-19 is still there and the vaccinations are ongoing. The vaccine is free and safe for everyone who's aged between the ages of 12 up to the oldest person in our community. If there's anyone who's 100 years old, it's also good for them.
Okay, so it's also safe for the pregnant women?
Pregnant, breastfeeding mothers, yes, it's also safe for them.
All right.
Yes.
So the same vaccine, how many doses does one need to get before they are immunized? Is it a one-time thing, or it's an ongoing process where you need to be vaccinated from time to time?
Okay, so thank you for that. The vaccines as a package, I actually mentioned about 4 different types of vaccines. So the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is different. You only get 1 dose.
Okay.
Yes. And then you'll be advised by the healthcare you find there. The healthcare provider who will tell you when you'll be due for maybe a booster shot, what we call a booster shot. Then for Sinopharm, AstraZeneca and Pfizer, you have to get 2 doses, of which the period after which you're supposed to get the vaccine will also be given to you. So if you get your vaccine today, the healthcare provider will tell you when your next second dose is due. So there's no particular date, like if you get today on the 10th, then you just have to get on the 10th. No. There are some calculations that are involved. The healthcare provider will give you that information when you'll be due for the next dose. So Sinopharm, Pfizer and AstraZeneca, you get 2 doses for you to be fully vaccinated. Then for Johnson & Johnson, it's just 1 dose. But even for the 4 vaccines, you can still get a booster. The healthcare provider is always available to give you that information at your request.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you've talked about the time frame. There's a certain time frame that they will wait for you to get the second dosage. So now it happens that you're committed during that time. They tell you to come next month for an instance. You're committed. What happens then? Do you need to start from scratch to get the first dose, or you can still continue from?
Yeah. Okay. So just to make a clarification concerning that, when you get vaccinated today, and then like the example you've given, say they tell you come next month, okay? The next month you are committed. That due date, for example, is 21st. Okay, they tell you, okay, come on the 21st and get your second dose, and you are committed. You can still go back after that period to still get vaccinated. What is discouraged is you going before the due date, because it means there's no work done there. It's like you're just repeating the same coverage or immunization rate. So in the first dose, we can say that maybe it will protect you up to 70%. So if you go before the expected period, you are still at 70%. So you have to wait for the period that they've told you to go back. If it's 21st, you go on the 21st. But if it so happens that on the 21st you are committed, you can still go a week or 2 weeks after that period, so that you attain the desired protection.
Okay. Thank you so much for the clarification. For now, our viewers would like to take a short break just to get away from our sponsors. Stay with us.
Musanza TV, now broadcasting 24 hours every day nationwide. To advertise, call 0955 774299 or 0777 517742 or email musanzatv@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Musanza TV. Musanza TV, viewers first.
Musanza Television, the first ever television station in southern province of Zambia. As a television station registered by the Independent Broadcasting Authority in July 2020, we are poised to propagate agriculture, environment, and developmental issues, among others. Musanza Television, viewers first.
Musanza TV, now broadcasting 24 hours every day nationwide. To advertise, call 0955 774299 or 0777 517742 or email musanzatv@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Musanza TV. Musanza TV, viewers first.
Welcome back to today's program. We're still talking about the COVID-19 and issues surrounding the entire COVID-19. So now, Mr. Tembo, to continue, in our discussions we've established to say starting from 12 years, they are safe to take the vaccine. What about those who are under the age of 12 years? Though, is it that they are not able to contract the COVID-19, or why are they excluded in the vaccination?
Oh, yes, thank you. Earlier, I think we stated that everyone is at risk of contracting COVID-19, regardless of age. But with the interventions and this disease having attacked the world in such a manner, and maybe knowing about it, it was like known recently, COVID-19, meaning 2019. So there are a lot of studies like even being still being done, even in issues of epidemiology. When you look at how cases are flowing, which age groups are being affected. So the time that we started vaccinations, we had a guideline where it was to vaccinate from 18 years and above. But with the progression of the waves, I think people were hearing, no, now we are in the third wave, no, we are in the fourth wave. So there was this wave which where it was observed that the number of those that were below 18 years were also affected. So there was an adjustment where now it was, this time I think we are talking about 12 years. Yeah, so who knows, as we pray we don't get a wave that maybe can be like so serious to even affect so much even those who are below 12 years. But if such happens, I think we may see maybe that adjustment as guidelines are given. Yes.
Okay, so generally the COVID-19 vaccine is very safe to take.
So far so good. We've had myths and misconceptions that we've been fighting. Yeah, even as the bishop was clarifying, to say even him is vaccinated. Yeah, certain sections of society would say this, would say that about the vaccine, but I think all those myths that we used to see on social media, where you put a phone, it will hold, this will happen and all that. I think people are watching, because there are others who are like busy observing those who have been vaccinated. Say, no, I don't want to be vaccinated because I heard of this, I heard of that. So I want to see what will happen to those who are vaccinated. Here we are. I think we are able to perform any duty, be reproductive health. We are okay. Playing sports, whatever it is, there is no adjustment to our life whatsoever. All that is there is the confidence that we have to say now I'm fully protected, meaning that even if we were to have a wave, whatsoever wave, I think we have that confidence and hope that we may not be, serious victims. Yeah.
So in our midst we have our bishop there who is using a card to prove that he was vaccinated.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Bishop, are you experiencing any side effects since your vaccination? We hear people, others become barren, you lose weight or things like that. Have you experienced any unusual side effects?
Well, for the first dose, of course, you feel a little, maybe a little imbalance in terms of, you feel like maybe something has gone in the body, which is, I think it's a normal thing. And then, just like maybe for a day, and after that, there's nothing. I haven't had any side effects. Since then, and in fact for the second one there was literally nothing. Even that little feeling was not even there at all. I continued with business. So sometimes I know that people are afraid because they're thinking of the side effects and things like that, but I think generally there's really nothing much to talk about. And so to encourage people to get vaccinated. I think we need to work towards achieving a goal. Like we see in other countries where people are vaccinated, where many of them vaccinated. I think they are doing much more in terms of community meetings and other things. So we need to reach the targets for us to be able to achieve such goals. So I would encourage, therefore, the church. I would encourage the general membership. I would encourage the communities whether you're from the market, you're from wherever you may be, please get vaccinated. Let's meet these targets. Yeah.
So, Pauline, out there they are saying that what's the point of getting vaccinated even though I will still get infected? And what's really the point of getting the vaccine when you're going to be infected anyway? What word can you tell us or tell others out there?
Okay. So, like the bishop has said, getting vaccinated is aimed at protecting you. So once you get vaccinated, even if you do get sick, as Mr. Temba had earlier alluded to, you'll not be as severely ill as you would be if you're not vaccinated. So in an event that you're not vaccinated, let's assume you have contracted COVID-19. The possibility of you being severely ill is quite high, especially if your immune system is compromised. You might end up being at the hospital, oxygen machines and stuff. But if you are vaccinated against COVID-19, the chances are that even if you get COVID-19 today, you'll not even feel any. Okay, maybe you will just suspect to say, maybe I've been developing a flu, but it won't be as severe. You won't be able to feel that effect of the disease on your body as you would if you are not vaccinated. So the severity of the disease is quite different from between one who is vaccinated and one who's not. So the one who's not, you find that they really get sick, and if it becomes too severe, but with vaccination, once you get your COVID-19 vaccine, the probability of you actually getting severely ill is very minimal. It's quite minimal.
Okay, so for instance, if I once had the COVID virus and I was able to recover without being vaccinated, do I still need to go and get vaccinated, or it's done, I've recovered and that's it, I don't need the vaccine, or I still need to go for vaccination?
Okay, so on that one, even if you had COVID-19 and you are not vaccinated before, you still need to go and get vaccinated, because there's this perception that once you get an illness, it means you've developed immunity. Yes. But with COVID-19, you still need to go and get vaccinated, so that your immune system can attain the desired protection, for your body.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. So now, the Ministry of Health is actually involved in the fight against COVID-19. So what are they actually doing just to increase the uptake of COVID-19, just to ensure that a large population in our country is vaccinated? What are they doing about it? Is it just going to the hospital? Maybe there are some other measures they've put up.
Okay. So, as Mazabika district, we are engaged in a lot of programs in the fight against COVID-19. So apart from encouraging people to go and get vaccinated from different health facilities, we've also been sharing information like we are doing right now. We share information, we tell you, okay, there's this wave that is coming, can we continue masking up, can we continue adhering to the COVID-19 guidelines, can you ensure that you get vaccinated? Like this 10-day period that we are having for the COVID-19 campaign, it's cardinal that people take advantage of this period and go and get vaccinated. And apart from that, sometimes people forget what they listen to, so they would rather give them something to read, so that they can refer to it. So we distribute brochures, flyers, and we stick around posters. I'm sure others have been able to read posters around in town, where we've actually put up those key messages that are pertaining to COVID-19 prevention. Yes.
No, thank you so much. This has been an educative program. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. We would love to hear more and more, just to keep ourselves informed all the time. Like you said, people forget. So just before we wind up, Bishop, maybe any last words to our viewers out there?
Yeah, well, I think the main message is please let's get vaccinated. Yeah, like you heard, the centers, places for vaccinations be made as close as possible to the community. And so let's access this vaccine so that we can protect ourselves, protect the families, and protect the nation.
Thank you so much, Bishop.
Yeah.
I hope you will help us even disseminate the information in our churches that we meet on Sundays.
Definitely.
Just to encourage the members to go for the vaccination.
Definitely.
Yes. Mr. Tembo, any last remarks?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I think for our district in particular, I think we are privileged to be part of those 10 days. So I think we would say let's utilize this moment, even if we do our routine vaccinations, but in these 10 days, let's exhaust and make sure that we get vaccinated.
Thank you so much. Madam Pauline, last word.
I just want to encourage the viewers that they need to roll up their sleeves and get vaccinated so that they get protected, especially during this campaign.
Thank you so much. Our viewers, we've heard for ourselves firsthand. There are no dangers to the COVID vaccine. We all are encouraged to go and get vaccinated. We have an ongoing campaign that is happening. People will be visiting us in our homes to encourage us to get vaccinated. We should not shun away or chase them away. They are there to help us. So thank you for joining us today. Join us to next time at the same time for more educative and informative health programs. Good afternoon.
Musanza TV, now broadcasting 24 hours every day nationwide. To advertise, call 0955 774299 or 0777 517742 or email musanzatv@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at Musanza TV. Musanza TV, viewers first.